What's up everybody, Dane here, and it's going to be another boring Minecraft video because it's not Christmas anymore. Christmas is over and the festivities have stopped. So it's not a boring video, it's not going to be boring, I guarantee you that. There's going to be stuff for us to do. So first and foremost, this warehouse is still not finished because the windows haven't been done. And a few videos ago we decided to go into the desert to get sand. Well, now that we have returned from our travels, why not just finish the warehouse? And so that's what we're going to do first. The next on our agenda is to get the train station worked on a little bit more, because that whole experience in the nether recently brought us some more nether brick or nether rock, and we're able to make nether brick. So that's where we're at with that. So those two videos will be contributing to the creation of two structures. So today we will actually finish building a building, because all we've gotten done in all 61 of these videos are the train station, of course all the stuff outside, and well, two construction buildings, which is not bad. I mean, 60 videos, and yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot. It doesn't. So what we're doing here is just guaranteeing that the warehouse is finished, because it's filled. It's not full, but all the sections have been divided. We already know what's gonna be in each area, except for this. This one we have no idea what to put here. These two. And these two. So these four, we don't know what to put there, but that's for later flex. Maybe we'll put food there as the kitchen fills up. Maybe we'll put, heck, if we'll get enough sand, we'll put a sand crate over there, and then glass case over here. So all this is finished except for this last little itty bitty window. It is the largest window in all of the warehouse. Scott was not a huge fan of the idea of using so much glass. Sorry, Scott, we are going with this anyway, so deal with it. But it still looks good. It's a very well put together building, if I do say so myself. And I think we did an excellent job constructing this warehouse, all things considered. I mean, considering that I think I built it in video number 12 or something like that. Some really old video this warehouse was built, and it's obviously a really good warehouse. It obviously does the job, you know, fills in all of what we have with all of our stuff, because obviously we're gonna get a lot of stuff over time. And if you haven't noticed yet, or you haven't known yet, we do have a second warehouse across the way over here. It's not built yet, but if you see the closely distance, you see like kind of like the arch kind of in the distance going on right there. So that's where the second warehouse is going to be. And it looks like we're just now finished it. Yay! We finished the warehouse. A little bit dark, but heck, whatever. We are moving along in this wonderful thing called life. So glad we got that finished with. And look, we completed something in 4 minutes. Yay! So now we're going to work on the train station. Now 2017 has been quite a year, and unfortunately there's nothing really to show for it. I mean, we have all this. And we have, for Lazy Bunch wise, we have this, we have the Halo achievement videos, we have some PSAs that came out, and some that are still being worked on. Overall, a lot of good for Lazy Bunch this year, considering that our last actual video was 4 years ago. Yeesh. Talk about slacking. So, we're really, you know, getting somewhere now. Elimination's coming along well. It's actually coming along a lot better than I expected. The voice acting is just superb. So it's just everything is going right. 2018 is going to be a good year. Do you ever have that feeling when like the year is over and you just well, 2016 was kind of the opposite, but you know, when you approach the end of a year, you either know whether it's going to be good or bad. And for some reason, I just feel like 2018 is going to be right. I just feel like 2018 is going to be a good year. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. I feel it. So, I mean, for Lazy Butch fans out there, 2018 is going to be a good year for us. We're going to have Elimination coming out eventually. And, well, just a lot of good's going on. So, a lot to be happy and thankful for, I do declare. I do declare, Michael Scott. Office. There we go. Man, we still need plenty more of this because it's still not even at the same height as this one. Well, yeah, it's not even at the same height as this one yet. So, yeah. So let me show you where this actually goes because we're here. Why not take a look? So, like I said, this is going to be the track that goes around the town itself. It's not going to go around the world. The track up top will. So this one, we're going to go to this island, and then right over here, see that little patch of trees right there? That is going to be where the train station is going to be for this one, for this stop. Now, interesting thing that I did find on this island, though, lately, or recently, we were trying to find sand because, you know, sand's very hard to come by, plus we need a weapon against Darth Vader. So using sand, having access to sand is very important. One thing I also noticed is that there's a big open plain right over here, but I don't know. I might use that for something in the future. But sand, anyway. So there is this large beach over here on the other side of this mountain, and then there's also this giant forest area. Now, one thing that I really wanted to utilize for my city is the outside of the city itself. See, here's all the sand. Yeah, here's all the sand. So there's one thing I wanted to really utilize outside of the city itself is if there's any land outside of the mountain ranges, I wanted to use it for resources. In this case, it would definitely be for trees, for lumber, because as you can see, we could have lots of different type of trees here. We have spruce, we have cedar, we have oak over there. We have all these different types of trees on this one island, and obviously the mountain range right here is going to be kind of the wall. Okay, here's one thing. Let me talk about this. So when I was building my very first city, I had a wall around one full side of it, and I hated that wall with a burning passion because it was just this giant cobblestone disgusting thing. And I said to myself, it's cool, but I'm not building a castle. I'm building, you know, just a city. So I decided to change it up a little bit and go the Imagineering Disney route. And instead of building a wall, I built a mountain. Yes, I built a mountain. So one side of the mountain was very like steep, and that was the side facing away from the town. So it was very steep, very hard to get up towards. At the very top, there was like a little bit of a pathway up there. So like that way, if we can have guards. But the mountain looked really cool. It was really interesting to have a mountain like go around the town itself, and I even built a waterfall too later on, and it was just really cool looking that I was able to give my town something else to look at besides a giant cobblestone wall. In this case, if you know my town very well or have seen all my other videos, I've talked about how there's a mountain range on pretty much every corner of the town except for the back half. The southern half is just the ocean. Nothing I can do about that. But like right over here on this west side or east side, there's a mountain. The west side is a mountain. And then the north side, really far over there, that's the mountain range. You can see it better when I'm turning, but you can see on the right-hand side, there's a mountain right there. That's going to be the back half of the town. Even though it's not really a long-range mountain, it's just kind of like a stub. But that's kind of the idea, is to just be around the mountain ranges. So it can... I've never actually been in this cave before. This is kind of cool. But like I said, the idea is to utilize some of the land outside of the town because there's a lot of land. I mean, this side's gonna be all trees. The other side, we could definitely make it like farming land because it's all plain. Oh wait, no. Yeah, on the western side, you can see it's where the end of my armor heart thing ends. There's just flat land there, lots of plain, lots of little lakes, little ponds, not really lakes, but it's a great spot for farming as well. So I definitely have to utilize that section of the land too. Now everyone asks the question: if your forest, your lumber yard, and your farming areas are outside of the town, what's protecting them? So I know I said a wall is disgusting. That is where I will put a wall outside of the view of the rest of the town. The idea is that the city is to be the city. When you enter the city, you see the buildings, you see the place, you see your destination, you see where you needed to go. You don't see the outside world. The wall is not very pretty to look at, but for the sake of protection and for the sake of just, doing its job, we need a wall for the outer territories. So I think overall, when I dream big, in case you guys haven't noticed. We're 60 videos in and the town is not really going anywhere. It's going pretty far with all things considered, but 60 videos is quite a while. So, but as you guys remembered from the first 20 videos or so, there wasn't really much for me to start working with. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, over time, I'm at a good stage right now where I have a good amount of tools and equipment where even if I do die, I don't have to go backtrack. I have a good amount of resources to keep me going. Obviously, I have enough resources to build a lot. So I'm pretty much good. And since I would say probably the 30th video, we've been building, we have been growing, and it's just been going swimmingly. So that's the video right there. I'm gonna end it off. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys next time.